Bit fresh this morning, guys. I'm hoping that sun breaks through. Here we are, Longwood Boat Club. The locks are still locked up. All that crap's coming down now from upstream on the canal. Still fenced off down the bottom there as well. We're all still going through though. So both locks are still padlocked up and no one's getting through either way today. They did say they was going to get some contractors in to sort the leak out down there. But we'll see. So today we're going to be starting the partitions. I've got some fresh milk today as well. Get that kettle on. Traffic was a bit horrendous today to get here, to be fair. So let's go through the security gate and let's get in. Oh, it is a bit chilly this morning. At least the skies look a bit better this way. Yes. A little bit blue. See that sun breaking through now. Still a tad cold today. Oh yes, we've got a bit of sunshine on this side. That's what we need to brighten up the morning. All the birds are whistling. Yeah, it's across the bridge. We get a beautiful view of the boatyard as well, both ways. The boat's looking a little bit wet today. Well guys, so the plan today is to get our first partition bulkhead in here, and then we're going to go 7 foot up for our second partition, which would be around here, and then obviously the shower and the toilet partition after. So I've got the kettle on, I'm going to fetch some fresh water. We got all the rest of the wood cut for here yesterday as well. Oh, it's a tad cold, so I think I'm going to have to put my heater on today as well. Well, the further you get down the boat, the warmer it is. I think the insulation has done a good job. So yeah, under that frame now, cut them uprights to the right height. Now we've got the floor and the ceiling in, and we should be good to go today, guys. Very good to go. So that's the plan, get these two bulkheads in today. We've got plenty of cardboard to use as templates to get that shape on the side. Well, it should be pretty easy to do, to be fair. I'm not afraid of a challenge, but I can get amongst it now. Just get this cup of tea and we'll start some graft. Right guys, so our plan is to come 4 foot to that post. So when I cut the board now 4 foot across, I want to get the board cut first to that shape, and then I'll cut that bit out, so we're exactly 4 foot across on the partition, and it leaves us plenty of room to walk through, and it gives us a nice straight edge coming down. So I'm going to keep the bottom, keep that edge, and only cut from the top and that side to get that shape. So I need to duplicate that twice, well 4 times to the board either side. So that's the plan. So I'm going to use those 2 as a template, and I'm going to try and mark the out before sheet up. Thank God that sun's coming out now, guys. So I'm going to get an out before sheet onto here now, and mark up what I need to cut off. That's a bit of scrap wood for next door neighbour for his log burner. So let's get an out before sheet on here, mark it up, and see how we go from there. So what we've done, we've marked our line at the eye point and the point that just touches the cladding. So what we're going to do, we're going to cut across first, get our shape. We've marked where the underneath of the ledge is going to be, and so we should technically slide in, and then I've just got to use a bit of cardboard to mark out the bit that's got to come out. So I'm going to cut this first, try it in, make sure it fits nice and flush with the ceiling, and obviously that end's got to slide in, and then we'll go from there, guys. So we cut the board down, so we've got our first angle in. So now I need to slide the board back in and get my angle from that point to this point. And once I've done this, I need to replicate this board 4 times. So it is a nice perfect fit along the top, and keeping this right angle here, it should keep it nice and straight as well when it slides back into the boat. So let's slide this back in and see how it looks. Right folks, so we've sent the board in. To be fair guys, look, that's a nice bit of cutting, that is. So what I've got to do now is just work out. So the gap between I've got here is 2 inch, and the gap I've got there is 2 inch. So I need to take 2 inch off there, draw a line all the way down, cut that out, and technically, if I've got my maths right, that board should slide in, keeping a perfect straight edge on the right hand side. So now to slide it back out again, cut that 2 inch out, bring it back in, try it again. If that works, replicate the board, and then we've got all our partitions coming along, and then we've also got the perfect angle of the shape of the boat on that side. So let's see if my maths and my woodworking skills actually work. Okay, so obviously we've got a little bit of a bend in the wood. Oh, that is near on an absolute perfect fit. Obviously when you have a little bit of a wood trim down here, the same as down there, but that is yeah, perfect, and that gives us a beautiful straight edge. That's how big our doorway is going to be, so we can get a 4 foot bed in here and still plenty of room to come back. There is a frame going on the outside of that board as well, but overall I think that is pretty damn good. So what we're doing now guys, we're just going to use the board as a template to make our frame now. This is the second board I cut, to be fair. We went off exactly the same measurements, as you can see. So it should fit identical to that one there. So we'll soon find out, guys, when we start putting it together. The table ain't level, so it's just made everything a little bit, doing it on a bit of a bank. Obviously I'm just going to cut all my cross pieces now, and yeah, make a little bit of a frame for that side, so when we put it all together, it should fit, screw that board to it, fit the one side in, put the insulation in and screw it together, and then just replicate everything exactly the same again. So we're making the frame, but what we're doing, we're using these clamps to hold the wood down to keep that square this side of the side that the door's going to be, and then we're going to cut all the bits for here. But once we've done this once, we can duplicate it for the opposite partition for the bedroom, and we are going to be putting insulation in here. So what I'm going to do is get a piece of insulation, put it in, so when I put the uprights, the cross beams in, it'll all be perfect for the insulation to go in. So I've got to cut no insulation down, and I've just got to cut that funny shape out there. So it is looking pretty good, guys. I'm well happy with that. So what we're going to do, we're going to just slide that in, basically get that mark, so then we know where to put the next one as well, and one more further up, so the insulation keep the bedroom nice and warm from the engine room. It's gone a bit cloudy here, guys. I really hope it don't rain. I'll have to quickly cover everything back over. Where's that sunshine gone? Yeah, and it's going to mess me up as well, because the boat is barely wide enough for an 8x4 board, but I need to get round the sides to cut it down, so that will cause me problems. So please let some break back through. It's absolutely freezing out here today as well. Got a bit of a wind blowing, but yeah, I've cut that next piece now, so just going to screw that one piece in, and then we're on to the next one. And then I've only got to do one cut on the inside, well, two cuts, just cut a little bit off the sides and cut one down for the top. We're just going to put our second one in. So we're still using the clamps to keep everything nice and squared off. So I'm just going to bang that one in, and that's just a little cut then for the insulation along the top. But it's gone dark, guys. It's gone really dark. I don't need rain, it's going to mess me up. Yeah, the boat's wobbling too, because he's just gone past on his boat as well. But yeah, so I'm well happy with this, and the clamps are holding it all perfect in place. So I'll have that first partition in very soon. I just need to replicate all this wood before it hammers down the rain. So that's our first frame, mate, guys. So let's try that, make sure it fits, and then I can bring that back out, duplicate that, because obviously I've got to make everything twice. So let's see how it goes in now, guys. That's pretty damn good, guys. Exactly same fit, perfectly square. So I need to duplicate that now for here, for along here, for the end of the bedroom. So yeah, I'm well happy with that. A bit easier than what I thought. So beautiful. Well, let's get it back out, get a duplication, and then we're ready to rock and roll. Just holding off cutting the next one a second, because we've got spots of rain coming down, and I need to move a few things. So what I've just basically done is just tried the board with a frame, and yeah, I'm well happy with that. And obviously we've got the next piece from this side. So basically that partition, I can start fitting that in a second if it does rain. But I really wanted to get the one for this side cut quick. Well, I might have to abandon that a second, just while I let this little cloud go over. But so that's the first partition done, and it's barely even 1 o'clock, so I've done quite well on that. So as long as I get this bedroom done today, I'll be well happy with my progress. And obviously we've got all the ceiling here as well, so then I can edge all the bedroom round, and yeah, I'll be more than happy with it. Before you know it, he'll have somewhere to sleep for the night. I think I better stop and do me some sweet. So I've got some fresh crusty cobs. These are nice as well, guys. Have a look at these. So these are from the chopping block on Crankle Lane, Borough Park, Wednesbury. Some fresh cobs and some beautiful lamb. Pop into the butcher's there. And I've also got a bolognese pop noodle for my dinner and a couple of Mars bars. And I've got a bottle of Coke. Oh, and what else? I did treat myself to a nice freshly baked nice beautiful burnt egg custard as well from the chopping block on Crankle Lane, guys. So fresh crusty cobs, all beautiful, fresh and neat. He sells a bit of everything there, guys, and he's always got some amazing deals going on. I just want to give a big shout out to the hardware shop on Crankle Lane as well, Colmore Hardware. Been sorting out all our screws for us, all our wire, all our connectors. To be fair, we've been using them pretty much every day for supplies. So a big shout out to the lads as well there. Open nice and early as well now, guys, so you aren't going to wait till 9 o'clock. So yeah, absolutely excellent. Been sorting out all our screws, supplies, spray, glue, bit of everything from there, guys, to be fair. It's a bit of a one-stop DIY shop, and you can literally get anything you need. If they ain't got it in stock, they will get it for you very soon as well. So when a boat comes past as well, you should watch the boat move, guys. So it's coming past us in reverse. You watch the boat wobble to death as well. It's absolutely crazy how the boat moves. He hasn't got the biggest gap to get through either. A bit of a tight gap, to be fair, guys. You can see how close he is to us, look. We love the skeletons on the roof on this one as well. Check him out. Playing the guitar, look. So right, let's get the next board. Let's get the next board cut and move on with what we're doing, guys. Oh, we have a little break in the weather, so it's not actually rain yet, but it has gone really cloudy. So let's get our next board, flip it over and replicate what we was doing while we've still got our gorgeous weather. That's the next board. So I'll get this one chopped down now for the next partition, and then cut the other wood. So if I get these quickly cut, I can get them inside. If it does rain, I can still get the second partition in. So we did get the next board cut, so we're just making our next frame. This will be the bedroom 2 partitions done. So we get this one done now, guys, and then we'll be on to the shower and the toilet cubicle after this. But I'm sure I'll only get these 2 done today, but I will try my hardest to get more cut. So I've still got to fit them in as well, but forecast rain for tomorrow, so I need to get as much cut as today as I can. The bloody blow heater stopped working, so it's cold again on the boat. So I'm just making me a quick cup of tea, guys. The sun is trying to break through, so I do hope it does. It was gorgeous when that sun came out earlier. So I'm just going to make me a quick brew, get that second frame done, and we'll be back inside the boat where it's a little bit warmer, guys. So we're just repeating the process, guys, clamping it all in to keep it all square while we bang the screws in. And same again, we're just going to put our pieces in the middle and then our little frame on the outside there, and that's our shape again for the second partition. So that's the second frame made, guys. So we can take these clamps off now. So yeah, that's our second one made. So we just got one more sheet of ply to cut. I'm just going to do me not a pop noodle today, it's a pop pasta. So I'm going to get that down me now, get that inside and get that last piece of ply cut, and then I can start putting that bedroom partition in. Well guys, so that's our bedroom frame in. Just got to get it slightly level, but when we put the board up against it, because we got the right angle on this side, we should get that bang on. Yeah, that's now the size of the bedroom. So I just need to measure between that one and this post, that post and that post, just make sure it's all level off. I have to take a little bit off that post to get it in. So what I'm going to do is try the board in now, but I think I might just have to take a little bit of a couple of mil off the board, because as we did say, the boat's high at that end and starts to come slightly lower as it comes towards the middle of the boat. So it's not a problem, we've got the saw here and the jigsaw here, so we can take a little bit of skim off the wood and just keep trying it as we go. We know that one there fits perfect up against that one because we've already tried them. So yeah, let's just try this board in here, but I think we just got to take a few mil off it. It's not as close as fit as the one before, but we will lose that because that's where the upright to the ply is going for the shower, so we won't even have a gap there. So I know now to cut the board for this side slightly less of an angle, because obviously this is going in. I don't really want to take that back off because it is perfectly square down this side. So as long as I get this one perfect now on this side, that's okay. So obviously we're having a ply board come down here, and I've got to laugh this off anyway to square it off for the back of the shower. This is where the shower cubicle is going to go. So we do know now the boat's not the same all the way down. So when I cut that next piece of ply, just slightly bring that in a little bit, put a tighter gap in the bedroom. So we will lose that once the ply goes in for the shower. So we're definitely going to lose that gap once the sheet of ply is in. So once this upright sheet of ply is in as well, we'll lose that gap as well, guys. But we have got to put a batten down to straighten the back for the shower as well, for the shower panel to go in. To be fair, we'll have a massive gap behind there anyway. So I know now when I cut this next piece to make that a little bit wider, and that's going to be pretty, I'm hoping that's the same cut then for this side of the shower and for the toilet. So I'll just keep trying them. I'm only taking a bit off the time to get these ones in. Right, so we've got both of them partitions in now, guys. So I just need to take the board off now and fit the insulation in. We've got a little bit of a gap there, but you won't see that when I put the beading across, because that was a perfect fit. We copied that a little bit different this side, and that's because the panelling goes in. So I know when I go to do this side of the shower now, not to copy that one and just redo another one off scratch. But to be fair, we can copy that because we've got to put the ply board down, and obviously the ply is going to come to here. So I'm going to measure that ply panel off that corner there to the bottom, so I know exactly I've got to cut that across, and that will go in there then for the shower. And then obviously this is the light for the shower, and that's going to be the power to the shower unit. So I've got to see where the shower unit is going to go. Might be going on that wall because we can run the pipe work up the back then, because we can take some of that panel off. So now the next partition then is going to go here. Unfortunately it's just started hammering down before I got a chance to cut that board, so I've just had to move everything out of the way. I'm just gonna bang the kettle on, have me a cup of tea. But at least we've got the bedroom in. That's all ready to screw together now. So I just need to cut that piece of ply. And yeah, we're looking good, guys, looking good. And obviously we're running a bit of this trim across the top, and it will hold that little bit of gap there as well. So we have got our trim, not that one, it's here somewhere, I have got it anyway, so there it is, I can see it. Yeah, so this is the trim. It's got a bit of flexibility in it, see. So we're going to be running that over the top of there, so we'll have no gaps. Well, what a funny old shaped boat. Definitely ain't the same there as it is here. And obviously that goes way in there. But yeah, let's get that piece of ply cut for there next. Oh, so we can measure that up. And then we cut a piece of ply down for in there. And then we can start coming out with our partition again, guys. Well, folks, so I've tidied up. Cut all that scrap wood up for the neighbour piece fire. So, got the bedrooms in. Very nice cosy bedroom now. But we've got 7 foot, well nearly 8 foot. So we've got a nice walkway as well to get through. So I'm going to measure the size of a shower tray when I get home to see what size shower tray. And then we're going to box this in there. And then we're going to start a new partition down this side here. The sun has decided to come back out now. So we're going to have a shower there, toilet directly under that window. So we're not going to follow that jig that we already made for that ply. We're going to make a new jig for here, and then by the end of the week I should be able to cut some doors out for there as well, guys. So it's all coming together now nice. And then we're just waiting for our air vents to come through so I can get this final piece in. So we might have to just drop this one back out, this one here, just to get the air vent in, and then recut the circle. But yeah, we'll see how it goes when the mushrooms come. So I'll catch you all tomorrow, and yeah, hopefully we get a lot more done tomorrow, guys.